Hey everyone, it's Gaming here, and today guys I will be reviewing Call of Duty World War II. And before I start this review guys, I just have to say I'm sorry guys, this video should have been uploaded since last week, but something's wrong with my computer, so that's why I couldn't upload a lot of videos, but now it's working again, so I can go back and upload some couple more videos I haven't posted out yet. But yeah, so now I got that out of the way, so now let's get this review started and see what I feel about Call of Duty World War II. Call of Duty is finally back to their original roots, which is boots on the ground, no more this futuristic type of jetpack type of bullshit type of thing, and also back to World War II, which Call of Duty is finally back in World War II. And also guys, at the midnight launch, Call of Duty World War II made over $5 million, which is knocked out Infinite Warfare sales, which I'm not really that surprised. But the only thing that sucks at the midnight launch was the servers, because no one even got on to multiplayer or zombies, which everyone would have to wait till like 2 o'clock at the middle of the night that's when the servers were going back up, which that sucked for a lot of people. But yeah, and also guys, I know what y'all out thinking. Y'all guys are saying that, Jose, do you like this game or do you hate this game? I'm going to tell you that right now in this review.
That's what happens when you try to hustle a hustler. Now, you get flushed. No freaking.
The first thing I'll be talking about, guys, is the campaign / story mode, which I know a lot of people don't play the campaign because they care about the multiplayer. Trust me, I was one of them. But the reason why I got interest of this story mode, because their story trailer and their TV spots and all of them made me interest of the story mode, which I did play it and I beat the whole game, and it's good, but not as good as Modern Warfare's story mode, which, to be honest, that I don't think any Call of Duty story mode can be better than Modern Warfare's story mode, in my opinion. But yeah, but it has some problems and it has some good things about it, which the good things they have about it is the D-Day landing, which I think they did the amazing job on it, which props to y'all guys, with even the creators, how they did the D-Day landing, which I love the opening scene, how they did it. And also, I like the fact that they give you a support unit on your teammates that, like, if you're getting killed out there, one of your teammates can give you a health pack, and if you ran out of ammo, one of your teammates will give you an ammo bag, which I wish they should have done that in the multiplayer, but I'll get into multiplayer in just a couple minutes. But yeah, another thing I like about it, which is the spy thing, which you go inside the Germans' headquarters thing and you give them your papers and you got to get answered right, and then you have to get some information what the Germans are doing, which I did enjoy that a little bit, but I wish it was a little bit more of it. But I can see why, because they don't want to make the story more longer, which I can see why. And another thing I liked was the cutscenes, the cinematic cutscenes, which I think they did an amazing job how the actors move and all that, which I appreciate how the cinematic cutscenes will go with, because they look like the same cutscenes of Advanced Warfare, which is, besides, it's the same people, Sledgehammer Games, it's the same people who made Advanced Warfare, which, to be honest, I like their cinematic cutscenes, which I think I personally enjoy it. But yeah, so now the things I did not like about it, which is the ending, because I think the ending was dragging a little bit, because it lost interest of the ending because they were dragging it a little bit longer. But I wish it was a little short of the ending, because I did not like it how they were dragging it along in it, which that's the things I hate about it. And another thing I hate about it was, like, you don't get emotion to the characters, which they don't give you their backgrounds, what's their purpose is, what's their personality, what's their backstory and all of them. Which the only thing you get, the only character you care about, which is the character you play as, which is Private Daniels, because that's the only character that gives you his backstory and his information, why is he here and all that. Which the only character that gives you personality, which is the guy who plays Transformer movies, which he plays a dick, basically. But yeah, that's the only thing I have a problem in the story mode, which, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy it, but it has some problems in it. But, yeah. So the second thing, guys, I'm going to be talking about is multiplayer. Multiplayer is multiplayer, which you got all your traditional modes, which is Team Deathmatch, Domination, Kill Confirmed, Search and Destroy, and all of those modes. But the only thing I have a problem is just their maps is just too small, in my opinion. It's just that you get killed easily. Like, one of them comes up behind you and you just get shot, and then like 2 of them comes in front of you and they team up on you, which you get shot. Which I wish the maps were just a little bit bigger, in my opinion. But yeah, that's the thing I have a problem in multiplayer. But now let's talk about their new game mode, which is War Mode. To be honest, it's a ripoff of Rush Mode of Battlefield, but I enjoyed it. Me and my friend Kevin, me and him, we enjoyed it because this is like a true team-based game, which all of us work as a team trying to defend like the tanks or the gas thing or trying to push back the tank, which like it's not like multiplayer, you just go around just only get the kills only and trying to get like, oh my god, look at me, look how much KD I got. Not like that, but it's at least it's much better than team deathmatch in my opinion. But it's a fun game mode when you play with your friends. It's not fun when you play by yourself, but it's a fun game mode when you play with your friend, which I highly recommend you guys play in war mode. But the only thing I have a problem in war mode is just that you only get 3 playable maps, which one of the maps is just the same map from the beta, and the 2 new maps is just one from the snow and one from D-Day, which I actually pretty enjoy D-Day one, which is trying to relive the thing from the D-Day thing, which I'm pretty happy they put it in there. But it's just that they only give you 3 maps, which I expected they're gonna put more maps, but I figure they're just gonna save it for DLC, which kind of sucks. Which is like it's just trying to put it on the DLC pack, which right now the season passes like cost like $50. Like if you guys want the war maps, even the zombies maps, which you have to pay $50 if you want the season pass, or you just wait and get it separately for DLC pack 1, 2, or 3, and 4. Which yeah, but that's the thing that sucks about it. Is just that I wish they couldn't add like more maps in war mode, because this mode is actually pretty fun. In my opinion, it's not like team deathmatch, just shooting around, just getting all the KD and stuff. Which, to be honest, for me, I don't care about KD. I just care about winning the game. That's all I care about. And I like the fact that when you go into the multiplayer, there's a lobby that there's called Headquarters, which is based another ripoff of Destiny 2's Tower. But yeah, and there's some things I like about it, which there's a shooting range that you could practice with all the guns that you have, which you can practice with. And also there's a 1v1 thing, which you get like, I think like 30 seconds to kill each other with different guns, that whoever gets like 3 kills wins the match, which you'd be on top of this building, which that's basically it. Which, to be honest, me and Kevin played it a little bit. It was fun, but it's not that enjoyable. Now, the thing I did not like is the supply drops in the game. I think the supply drops is just way unnecessary for us, because like the supply drops is just it's stupid. You know, it's good for getting like new weapons, like, but it's just that I hated the fact that you just get the same old like emoji and the same old camouflage thing. Not camouflage, but this hand on the gun that says legendary, and then it tells you what to do. Which I think this is for like little kids who steal their mom's wallets and just pay for it and get like supply drops. Which there is an easy way trying to get supply drop. Which when you play in a multiplayer match, a random supply drop gives it to a random player. Which I think that's a cool thing for people to not to buy supply drops and just get it easily in multiplayer. But it's whatever. I really don't care about the supply drops in the game, which I think it's really unnecessary to put in these types of games, of shooting games.
Of war. The march of progress.
So the last thing, guys, I'm gonna be talking about is Nazi zombies. I enjoy Nazi zombies. To be honest, it's so much better than Exo zombies, which, gotta be honest, that's the worst zombies mode they ever made on Sledgehammer Games on Advanced Warfare. But I think they make it up here for Nazi zombies, which I enjoy Nazi zombies. I love the designs of the zombies. Like, they made them more scarier, and plus they can pop out anywhere they want. It's like you can't rebuild the shelter thing, which I enjoy that, because at least it wasn't too much copy paste of Black Ops zombies, but they did, which was the mystery box and getting the weapons and pack a punch, whatever. But yeah, you know the thing. But I'm just glad that the zombies can come out anywhere, which it makes it more harder for us to play for the zombies. Especially, it is fun when you play with friends. It's not fun when you play with other people, because sometimes they can be assholes and just leave the freaking game, which that sucks. But I highly recommend you play with friends, because it is much funner playing with friends. But it is going to get boring sometimes, because you get used to the maps, you get used to everything, and you might done the Easter egg and you don't know, you just keep doing the same thing over and over again, which that's what's happening to me and Kevin. But I think we might be playing the DLC packs for the zombies maps, which if you want to see that, just comment down below, because we'd be glad to do that, to do Nazi zombies. Because to be honest, me and Kevin, we enjoy Nazi zombies. I enjoy how it is, so I highly recommend you guys play Nazi zombies. So that's all for Call of Duty World War II that it has. It is good, but it does have some problems in the game. So now I'm going to give you my score of Call of Duty World War II. So here's my scale for video games. Number 1 is the worst game out of all of them. Number 5 is average. And number 10 is the best game out of the whole world. So here's my game review right here. So I'm going to give Call of Duty World War II a 7 out of 10, because it is good, but it just has some problems in the game, which I highly recommend you guys play it. It is far better than Infinite Warfare in my opinion, but I highly recommend you get Call of Duty World War II. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you guys want me to do more reviews, comment down below. And make sure you share this video out as many people possible and get this channel growing. And I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll see you guys later.